Good morning and welcome to question and answer series on the path of spiritual evolution. What is this universe? In last episode, we've been through Bhagavad Gita chapter 7, verse number 4, 5 and 6. And we've been through the layers or dimensions, pure consciousness, para and apara. This universe is made from para and apara. Now, in this episode, we will try to understand more deeper reality based of science like particle, its gross form, energy, its little bit subtle form, the movement of particle and energy to energy, and the field, it's little bit more subtle, and the base field. Now, you maybe have question, how can base field versus the field? Right? Let's go a little bit deeper. In general science, energy is making the field. If no energy, no field. In spiritual science, energy means apara become alive by presence of base field. The base field is like a space everywhere. So according to spiritual science, yep, there is a particle and its movement. Number two, yes, there is a energy and its movement, different type of energy, yes, accepted. Number three, particle to energy and energy to particles and energy to energy, all movements, waves and frequency, yes, accepted. Number four, environment or field made from particles and energy and its movement. It may be silent or may be active. Yes, accepted. But number five, in spiritual world, there are a base field. Beyond that the field, beyond the particle and energy. And that's called para. Now we may have question, is it possible? Yes. You can experience it with reference, but it is unable, means we are unable to separate it like matter by scientific way. Why? Again question. Why you can't reach para directly, or you can't separate para from apara or para from that mixture? Because it's beyond mind, body and intellect. It's looking like energy, but it's beyond body, mind and intellect. Now I've been through a lot of Google search and science information, Newtonian science to now quantum science, and principle of general reality and quantum mechanics and many possibility called uncertainty principle or principle of uncertainty. But still, like that physics is in the area of opera. It's good. We have some knowledge. Yep. Now let's check what Hindu philosophy is talking on particle, energy, field, and base field. Under Sankhya and Yoga philosophy, there are a lot of information available relating to Param Anu. What is means Param Anu is smaller than atom called particles. Right? And Hindu philosophy is also dividing this universe based on gross to subtle nature of particles. Yes. And also they clearly noted with reference to space, time, and causality, like Adi Bhautik. What is means Adi Bhautik? Adi Bhautik means material world. You can find particle, energy, and its movement in material world. Adi Daivik means mental world. What is in mental world? Energy, different type of energy, field of energy, and its movement. And Adhyatma means spiritual or para world. That para world is the base field. It's looking like a energy, different energy, but it's alive. Whereas Adi Bhautik and Adi Daivik require the Adhyatma. Is it clear? Or little bit too much? So space-time causality is apply under Adi Bhautik, yes, 100%. Under Adi Daivik, yes and no. In some part, yes. In some part, no. Adhyatma, the Adhyatma is beyond body, mind, and intellect, so there aren't any space-time causality there. So what is my understanding at this point on this issue with reference to field versus base field, right? So time, space, and causality are made of para. And in the field of universe, say mixture of para and apara. I can experience time, space, and causality if my body, mind, and intellects are available and capable. Two important words: available and capable. As a human, I have limitations of body, mind, and intellect, age, energy, resources. Body, mind, intellects are made from apara, so individual body, mind, intellect is a limited apara. Agree with me? And limited never reach the unlimited, called universe. So my mind never reached the universal mind. Simple terms. So who is the wise man? I leave with you. Let's try another way. In any given situation or event, there are three entities, right? One is knower, another is known, and third one is knowledge. If you are focusing on known and knowledge, what will happen? Check yourself. If you are going too deeper, too deep, end of the day you will get stress, frustrations, unhappiness, and by times your time may be finished. But if you are focusing on knower, you easily center yourself and you will be calm and peaceful. So who is the wise? Who is the wise man? Check yourself. This is the simple, easy test. The real reality called base field is beyond the body mind intellect reach. It is everywhere, all the time available, and it's beyond the space, time, and causality. We can experience it, yes, we can, but with reference. We need to let go our individual body, mind, and intellect. So, what is the outcome? In this episode, we understand field versus base field. Under the field, there are particles and energy and its movement. Under the base field, nothing, only one reality, and that's called para reality. And we have to taste that one. We have ability to do that. Thank you very much.